Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an Object 907. It's a Tier 10 Soviet medium tank, a reward tank actually, and it's located on the north spawn of Abbey under the command of Filipperino. Now, 100mm gun, 320 alpha, and standard ammo is APCR. Now, it's actually got a V-shaped hull, this one. You can see that sometimes if I get close enough. Well, it doesn't show up, but it is, yeah, it is V-shaped. You can see there. And it's got very trollish armour as well, which makes it a difficult tank to penetrate. It's supposed to be a replacement for the T-54. Now, you only got one of these if you took part in the Clan Wars and you came in amongst the top players. Oh, we've got an Object 430 down there. Looks like the Batchat's going to go around via the water and come up behind that Object 430. Give him a nice surprise. We've got him in the tracks. Reload time 5 seconds. Using the heat rounds. Nice hole. Oh, got another one. Oh, he got a fire. And here comes the Batchat. This is going to be fun. And he gets the kill. Okay, we've got Jagdtiger. That's the Tier 9 version with the 128mm gun. Puts one in. Still firing the heat rounds. It's got plenty of them. Does take part in a lot of Clan Wars, so he earns a lot of credits. Took a round in the tracks, but he managed to deflect it. Goes for the 50 TP, puts a round in. Going for the Jagdtiger. Tracks him. And he gets killed immediately by the Batchat. Now we're going for the 50 TP. Just tracked him. Now. Gets one in. It's going to need the help of the Batchat soon, but we're going to go lower plate. Oh, we got it! Took him out. Batchat's happy. He's ticked affirmative. Now we can deal with the Super Conk. Put some rounds into his lower plate. Yes, one in. 342 a high roll. Ooh, ouch, that hurt. Okay, 339. We took a round in. We might need to repair that. Puts another one in lower plate for 287 low roll. Just using this wreck for cover. Fires one in. Low roll again. This will be a kill shot. Oh, it isn't. 327. I felt sure it would be. And that is. So, 3 kills so far for Filipperino. I had the feeling the Batchat might be in reload. Now we're burning through the heat rounds, but we obviously need them. Okay. The enemy doesn't have any Arty, but we need to come up via this route so that we can engage any of the enemy who might be still in the cap area. It's a good spot to come up. Oh, yes, okay, well, we've got a Type 4 Heavy. Okay, looks like he's front onto us. T95, we don't know. That one we did get in. Oh, took a round there. Didn't help. That one's in. Okay, that was in. But it's a low roll again. 745 on the hit points. There's 2 tanks there. There's an AMX 1390 as well. He's using that rock for cover now. T95 side onto us. Go for the fuel tanks. He gets a good high roll. Go for it again. Yep, low roll though. He's bouncing rounds from that 1390. No, didn't get it that time. Definitely trying to get the fuel tanks. I noticed he has actually repaired his fuel tanks because that can be great risk of getting a fire if you don't. And he's now using the standard APCR. And all he did was track there. He needs some help from his teammates actually. The Batchat's holding back. No, he's just not getting through. He's bouncing a lot of rounds. That's potentially a steel wall. Going for the lower plate, but decided not to fire. Oh, got that one in. That's a high roll. Next one will be a kill shot, I think. No, just Didn't get that one through. This one should be... Oh! How could that not go in? Looking for the E50. Puts one into him. Trying to go for the cupola. No. No luck. Again, he's shaking his reticule. Wondering if it's that's not on target. But that one is. He's got it this time. 6 rounds of APCR left. Only 1 round of HE. And now we got this AMX 1390 to deal with. We should be able to deal with him with 3 rounds. That's 1. Go for the RAM. Does a huge amount of damage. Kill shot. Yes, kill him. That's 5 kills. He wants that Top Gun, but it's all over. It's all finished. Oh dear. So close. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Filipperino in the Object 907. He got a hand of God in that battle. Well, not surprised. He did get hit by quite a few of the enemy tanks. A spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. A bruiser, a duelist, a fire for effect, a fighter badge, and he got a shell proof. Out of the epic medals, he picked up a steel wall for blocking the most damage during that battle. And he was using that 907's armor to epic proportions, taking round after round after round from the enemy, which was just bouncing off. And it was really only the Type 4 Heavy that was actually managed to get around onto him that actually did some damage. He also picked up a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that battle overall. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, just look at that. 7,478 hit points of damage in that game. The T95 FB4201, the Chieftain, managed to get 4,332, and then their other one managed to get 4,331. Talk about symmetry, crumbs. Those two seemed to do rather well, but they did get wiped out. When it came to kills, it was definitely Filipperino. He managed to get 5 kills. The next highest scorer only got 2 kills apiece, and that was the Object 277 and our own Chieftain. And when it came to base XP, yes, you've got it again. Filipperino, 1,532 base experience points. He's got the top in all 3 columns. The next high score after that was our Chieftain, who got 1,036. He was wiped out, and after that it was the Object 705 with 911. He fired 40 rounds, got 34 direct hits, only 24 penetrations. I'm afraid actually the fact is he had to use the heat rounds to get down to the south as quickly as he could to actually deal with the enemies on the river road. And he just ran out of heat rounds to deal with that T95 and the other opponents. And so that's why, you know, he had to stick with the APCR in the end, and you just couldn't get the penetration, couldn't get the shells to go exactly where he wanted to. Even though they were aimed correctly, they just didn't go in. They kept ricocheting off. Damage of 7,478 hit points, of which 598 were at more than 300 meters. He received 12 hits from the enemy, but only 3 of them were penetrations, 9 non-penetrations, and he blocked damage of 2,700 hit points in total. He spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and did 3,928 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium account, he earned 75,790 credits, got 56,843 from personal reserve bonus, but after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, and he did fire a huge amount of heat, he actually ends up with a deficit on this game of 24,521 credits. But don't worry, because he earns a huge amount from clan wars and strongholds, so he's not concerned at all. He'll get that back in no time at all. 1,532 XP times 2 for the first victory, and he got a bonus for this being a premium vehicle, a tier 10 premium, and he also took away 4,711 experience points altogether. So he said something combined like 4,000 combined, because he did do some spotting, you see, 3,928 of spotting on the 7,400, so he said 11,000 combined in total. Yes, it certainly was, and he was the spear point, he was the spearhead. He was the guy going in, doing extreme damage to the enemy. And I do like the way that he actually decided to go up around, turn the corner, not to come up the ramp straight away to deal with the enemy. He went around to use those folds in the ground that are at the back of the map, because they are just so useful for going hull down. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We've got new replays going up all the time. There's bound to be something that you'll like to watch. Thanks for watching.